Hi there, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and today we're going to talk about all things Croptoberfest. So for those of you that are not aware, the month of October, well actually I think they've even included September, has kind of been designated a Croptoberfest by Creative Memories. And Creative Memories is a scrapbooking company that's been around for forever. In fact, they're the first ones that introduced me to this lovely hobby of ours. In conjunction with Creative Memories, I am hosting a Croptober event. It's going to be a virtual online event on October 23rd. It will be a full day event and will be free with the exception of one bonus item. So the event itself is free. I'm throwing in a bonus and there are some qualifications for that, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Specifics. October 23rd. It's a Saturday. From 9 to 11 we'll have crop time. That's 9 to 11 Central. There'll be crop time from 1 to 3 Central and from 7 to 9 Central. You can join all three, you can join two, you can join one. It's completely up to you how you wish to participate in this event. And of course, in between times, you can continue cropping, we just won't be online. So if you want to get together with fellow scrapbookers in your community, of course, you can continue on without the greater group. I'm also going to be featuring 3 classes. These classes will be pre-recorded, so they will be posted on YouTube, and those will be released at 8 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Central. One is going to feature scrapbooking, one's going to feature card making, and the third one is going to be featuring homemade embellishments. So that's 3 classes. The 3 classes will be on video, so they will be recorded. And of course, anyone who doesn't even sign up for the event can participate in those classes. You know, of course, that it's on YouTube, right? But I do have those released strategically, so if you want to do them in those time slots, if you have any questions regarding the class as you're doing it, we have a crop time that follows it. So for instance, the one at 8 a.m. we then have crop time from 9 to 11, and then the class at 11 we have a crop time from 1 to 3, and then the one at 5 we have the crop time from 7 to 9. The crop times will not be recorded, so I just think that is a lot of time to record, plus there's various participants, and I'm not sure if everyone would feel comfortable being recorded, so the crop times themselves, you must be present to participate. And I know for some of you that is going to be a bit of a bummer, but at least I am giving you the classes on YouTube to take at your own convenience. So how to register for this event? So you need to register for sure if you are going to be participating in the crop times. I don't feel comfortable posting a Zoom link on YouTube. So the only way to get the links for the Zoom classes will be through the Facebook group. And it's my Facebook group called Creatively Crafted Memories. If you sign up there, there will be an event that you can indicate you're going to, and all the specifics will be there. And I will be posting the links for the Zoom calls in that group chat. If Facebook is not your thing, but you still want to participate, of course I've got you covered. All you need to do is email me at creativelycraftedlife@gmail.com. So make sure you register there. It is important that I have a way to communicate with you because I will have handouts and stuff to send. So I can post that in the Facebook group, that's easy enough, but for those of you that are not participating through that means I need a way to get a hold of you. Before I talk about the bonus event, let's talk about Creative Memories and how their collection plays into things. Okay, so there is a project recipe kit that they are offering. It is $12.50 US. You get the pattern paper, some green and purple cardstock, as well as the sticker sheet and a project recipe instructions. And I will be using these products in the YouTube video classes. So that is really important, that if you want to make the exact same project that I am making, that you have these products. Now, Doesn't mean you can't use from your stash. Anything I show, you can always adapt with what you have, but if you want what I'm showing, this is what you're going to need. Now, I am not going to be doing the recipe that they've given you. You already have instructions for that, so there's no point. But just keep in mind, if you want to do that, plus what I'm doing, you may need to purchase more than one. Okay, so that's the project recipe kit. It is $12.50 US. In addition, I will also be using the sampler pack of cardstock. You get 10 pieces for $10. There are some shimmer papers in here, like the bronze and then this like champagne color. Again, if you have this in your stash, you don't need to purchase it. If you have similar colors, you don't need to purchase it. But if you want to have exactly what I have, this is what I will be using. There is also a package of 3D embellishments, or yeah, dimensional embellishments, I guess. Layered is what they call them. These are $1.50, and these will also be used in some capacity. And then the last thing that I'm going to be using is this mini photo album. Now this comes again with instructions as to how to use it as an album, and it has some really great base layers already ready for you to go. Now, I don't like to scrap in this type of album, so I will be taking this apart and using them in regular 12 by 12 or cards. So basically I'm going to be treating this like cardstock. So if this is something that, again, you also want to have on hand, that is available for purchase, and this is $9. I am also going to be using the Cropterfest 2021 journal template. It is a stencil basically, and I'm just going to show you here. Sorry for the glare. So I will be purchasing that and will be incorporating that in some manner. So if that is something that appeals to you, that would be another thing that you may want to consider. And that is $13.50. Okay, and I'm not using the laser cut pack. It's $15 for 3 pieces. I'm not using that. If you were to make a $50 purchase through Creative Memories, through me, before the event, just let me know that when you register that you've made that purchase, and I will send you some printables. There is free shipping until September 10th. That's offered by Creative Memories. Now these are printables by me. They are not printables by Creative Memories, okay? So they're designed to coordinate, but they don't necessarily match. So I just want to be really clear about that, right? So this is an example of one of the printables that you'll be getting. So it coordinates, but it doesn't match. They're not the same type of sunflower. Okay? So I just want you to understand that up front. So I will send you three printable sheets. So the first one will be the embellishments, which are these beautiful sunflowers. You will also be getting one with words and an alphabet, and then some more sunflowers. And then the last one you'll be getting, and this one printed a little weird, so I fixed this, and I'll show you how it looks like now that it's fixed. You'll be getting 4 cards, some round labels, some rectangle labels, and a stripe of cardstock if you want to look at it that way, or you can look at them as individual labels as well. Okay, so I printed these on photo paper, on Canon matte photo paper, and I think they turned out gorgeous. Now this would be my preference. It's good thick cardstock, but it doesn't, if you don't have this, it's not the end of the world. They will still print fine on other papers, but the paper does make a difference. So here's an example. I printed this on sticker paper. This is Lindenmeyer label paper. It's a little bit thicker than kind of your standard Avery L paper, and they still are beautiful, but you can tell that the colors are significantly muted because of the type of paper that they are on, right? So this is photo paper. I mean, this is label paper, this is photo paper. Will I still use these? Absolutely. I probably would use these on the same layout and use these on a different layout, but again, whatever you want, it's your it's your call. You will of course have to cut them out, so there is that, but I think they're gorgeous and well worth the effort it would take to cut out. Here is that sheet reconfigured so that it doesn't cut off. So you can see the labels are just a little bit slightly smaller, but they do fit within. I tried to make these so that they're easy as possible to cut. So of course you would trim this piece off first and then cut across this way, and then you've got your 4 cards. And I believe a 1 3/4 inch circle punch will cut these out. Now, as for these, of course, you will have to add adhesive behind the back of these. I tried to make the squares big enough that it wouldn't be too big of a pain to trim and to add adhesive. This one would probably make more sense to print on photo paper so that you don't have to worry about that, so that this is that photo paper again. I do have lines to tell you where to trim. I wouldn't worry too much about this being precise. I think you have to go into using these thinking they're going to be a little bit off, right? Because even if you cut with a paper trimmer, you're probably not going to trim them exactly right, but that's okay. I think that just adds to the interest. And normally when I use tile stickers, I always overlap them anyways, so I think that'll be just fine. Okay, so you will get all 3 PDFs of the 3 different versions. Again, if you place a $50 order before the event, okay? If you do not have a colored printer at home, it is possible for you to get these printed at a place like Staples. They usually do have, or any office supply place, they usually have printers available. So you can either, I think, email them and they will print them for you, or you can take a USB stick or something like down there and then they can help you with that. If you've fallen in love with these printables as much as I have, and you are not able to place a $50 order, or are not interested in placing a $50 order, or you are not a US resident and so can't place one through me, I have set up something called Buy Me a Coffee. And basically it's a way for individuals to support creators like myself, you know, like a tip jar, if you want to think of it that way. It's kind of like, here's a coffee, thank you for all that you provide. Now, if you want these 3 and you buy me 2 cups of coffee, the link to buy me a coffee will be below. It's all online, it's all secure. You don't have to sign up for an account or anything like that. If you buy me 2 cups of coffee, which I think works out to $10, you will get the 3 cut parts as well. And you get the free bonus class. And that is an in-person class from 3 to 5 on the 23rd. So that would be 3 Central to 5 Central on the 23rd. It's a 2-hour class. We will be using the cut-aparts to make layouts, cards, whatever. I haven't quite worked that all out yet, but there'll be stuff. And you guys know my style, right? So you know where this is headed. The same applies to those of you that place the $50 order. If you have the cut-aparts, you can attend the class. The event is free. I want to be clear. The event is free. You will get the crop times. You will get the 3 videos that will be posted on YouTube. And there will probably be challenges and other handouts and stuff like that as part of the regular Croptober event. If you would like to participate in the bonus event, just to reiterate, you will get the 3 cut-apart sheets. So 1, 2, and 3. And the bonus class, in-person class, well, in-person, virtual in-person class, real-time class. And that will only be available to those of you that have the cut-aparts. I hope that's clear, and I hope that's okay with everybody. I really want this to be accessible to everybody, but I also want it to be fair to everybody. Okay, so that's the bonus event. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about any of this, of course, please leave the questions below. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay, I also shared with you some items that I purchased outside of Creative Memories. Things like wood veneer, dimensional flowers. I purchased all of these at Hobby Lobby. They may show up in the 3 videos that will appear on YouTube. So just so that you're aware, those will also be probably incorporated in some manner. I think that is it. I would like to have people registered at least 2 days before the event so that I have time to email everybody and you have time to print out whatever you need to print out. I think it'll be fun. I hope you guys all join. I really do. Like I said, I try to make this accessible to everybody and give you a lot of options so that even if you can't participate in the full day, you can participate in some extent. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I hope you're as excited about this as me. And if you haven't already joined the Facebook group, we'd love to see you over there. And until next time, happy crafting.